It was unavailable in that first match, courtesy of James.
Oh!
Whoa!
Okay.
That is a debut pick, Atlas.
Okay.
The first, I'd say the first in years in MPL. The first in years, at least like 2 seasons.
At least 2 seasons. That's the Dairoth.
The newly buffed Dairoth.
Wow, TNC is packing some punches today.
You know, nerdy in nature.
Cumulative effects, basically. Here we go, Zaida calling in by BL. Answer with an RWM light, a little too far from home. Gets taken down by CHOKERORA. The trade for Zaida and the choke up. Can they take down Demon Kite? 3mar finds him.
The early game.
Well, they're still, you know, neck and neck in terms of gold, but Light's gonna be right over here.
Okay, a perfect match. And they answer the Purify, no one home. They collapse onto the turtle. Real manipulation, down goes 3mar. Dominguez finds him. Zaida still gets the turtle. Benny Cutie with the blazing duet. The choke and the slam by Lansing. Down goes Light. Zaida taken down by Demon Kite. And they still continue. Lansing's up next. Yue hits him with that Void Crystal. And in comes Demon Kite, surging forward. Have to be out here. This is a 4-man coalition from Aurora. They will have their turret. 3mar looking for it. Spectre step into them. 3 looking for the fatal links. No one home. RWM. After by Tsunami Slam. Another blazing duet. 3mar finds Yue. And now it's Light up next on the docket. Zaida gets a kill. And they're looking to choke up more.
Just to take out the 2 heroes of Aurora, and they might not even be able to push the tower up top.
And mind you, this is the early game as well.
CHOKERORA, no ults, but it's enough to freeze. We're gonna take down Dooming Kite. Zaida finds him.
Wow!
Zaida making a triple as he takes Edward too. Demon Kite can't find retaliation as Zaida finds him. No surge, no queller, no sever. As Demon Kite gets away by the skin of his teeth.
Matter our petition, bit by bit.
Yeah. TNC is hard and loose with their map control.
Yep.
That map has been controlled right away.
It's a Tsunami Slam on the one. It's CHOKERORA. He flickers back. RWM, no one home. Lansing able to survive. The Crimson Bacon. And there's the Abyssal Strike plus the Blazing Duet coming in. Light falls, and they're not done.
Legs.
Another one. Blazing Duet finally coming in from Benny. Forcing you to flicker back. 2 for 2 actually. And TNC sends Doming Kite into this brush right in front of the purple buff.
Doming.
CHOKERORA does not know. Nor does 3mar. That's Doming Kite. This is going to be a massive amount of shred.
They're not dreaming.
Doming Kite just still waiting, looking for a big ticket ult. There's the Phantom Steed. In he comes Doming Kite. Benny! Down goes Yue. Lansing gets him and Edward falls. 3mar. Benny Cutie blazing to the side. Light falls and now Doming Kite follows through, but Doming Kite finally finds Zaida. But it's already too late. They've lost 4. Aurora have Demon Kite left.
Sandwich play by Aurora. Cut down with a PB&J from TNC. They're looking for the end.
Oh, they're already on the inhibitor. There's nothing a lone Suyo could do. Could TNC steal this game from underneath TNC's attacks? And now, I think Demon Kite does clear the waves, and he's fine. They have to go for the next Lord.
They still have a chance.
And we're looking for a massive Abyssal Strike. Does not pull the trigger just yet. And CHOKERORA asserting himself. RWM, the answer by Yue. Wailing away via the queller. 3mar with the Lord take. As Benny Cutie falls. No one from Aurora has folded just yet. Doming Kite is firing off as he serves up a kill to Demon Kite. And 3 have fallen for 1. Triple kill for the Demon. Lord here approaching half health. Now at a third. Demon Kite in immortal form, holding it down. CHOKERORA Zaida coming through. Phantom Steed by Zaida. RWM. They find Yue. Demon Kite still secures via the retribution. They force the flicker out of Yue. Down goes Light. Doming Kite finds 3mar, and now they get Doming Kite. The main damage sources are out. Demon Kite falls as well. It's just Yue and Yue. CHOKERORA, there's a freeze.
They have found Yue. No Winter Crown at this point.
Phantom Steed by Zaida. RWM from Yue. Trying to take care of the minion waves as well. Benny Cutie with a blazing duet. The knock-up, and they're on the base. TNC takes game 1.
Nowhere to go. But as I've mentioned, the Valentina of Yue can only copy the glorious pathway.
Blazing duet from out of nowhere. CHOKERORA helping secure the exit for his gold laner. That's a bond they've had for about 8 years now.
Okay.
Benny Cutie, BMI through. BMI to the back. Light with a prediction. Benny safe. Close call.
They want to go for heroes now. They
Aurora
want to
with
turn.
the pull. And Edward with the bravest fighter. No retribution. Comes in. Blazing the wet by Betty. But not very low. Edward finds him with the flicker. Re-engage. Zaida takes down Light. Zaida very low. Dominkai with the SOD reposition finds him. And there's CHOKERORA with a glorious pathway. I don't think there's enough damage, but Lancey proves me wrong as Lancey keeps on throwing flames, and 3mar gets Dominkai. Now 3mar's not done. The dangerous 3mar continues to pressure Aurora. Final turtle up for grabs. Zaida just skewers his purple, and it looks like RORA will be securing this final objective. And here comes the rest of TNC looking for an engage. Bene with a blazing duet. Edward takes a few hits, and in comes a charge! Surge! They find Dominkai and Light, and just like that, 2 free kills. Looking for more. Up. Queller finds one. They surge in. TNC happy with what they got. A couple of... And we're approaching a 4-level XP gap. CHOKERORA dropping that glorious pathway. Answer with the vengeance flames. Zaida secures the Lord. Cross! Glorious pathways as the SOD misses. Zaida very low. Still jumps in. Gets a kill on Edward. Might get one more. Zaida leaving it out of battle. In he comes with a charge. And another one. Arrow thrown out. 2 for free as the TNC continues to push forward. Serving up the kill to Bene. Dominkai starving. Gets his orange as though...
Deal some damage and not die in that moment. But now it's going to be Zaida versus Dominkai. He notices it.
Okay. Charged. Surge. Unable to find Dominkai. SOD blocked. Where are you going?
They still want this.
Oh, he's still there.
Get him.
Oh, they got him.
The slow of the blazing duet. Bene Cutie serving up a kill to Zaida. Cutie playing man-to-man defense. RORA might be the first to actually break through inside the base. They send Zaida. They also send 3mar. That's 2 members. Katon to the ground. Wind of Nature already used up by Dominkai. Blocking that SOD. Meanwhile in the Lord pit, that's Lancey, CHOKERORA, and Bene holding on to the Lord.
Reset? No.
The Lord at a 5th. Lord
reset.
Wow. 4 members of Aurora. Another glorious pathway dropped in. CHOKERORA looking a corner to the stun of the UE. Dominkai with the Lord secure. Down goes UE. Bene Cutie gets him. Dominkai not long for this world. 2 for free. Was that worth it?
Misdirection.
Ambit.
And scores the Lord.
And scores the Lord. They still get the advantage.
Tentpole problems.
That's right.
Oh, concealed by CHOKERORA, dropping the glorious pathway. They respond, and they collapse. Down goes Dominkai. A stolen glorious pathway, stopping the bleeding, but it's not enough. Yue in the back line, can't deal enough damage. Zaida gets taken down by Dominkai, and the rest of them just go back. Aurora trade out. Doming for Zaida.
But the king is dead. Moscow is out.
No damage, and Light holding the front lines, the vanguard. TNC just can burn
What a
out. Bene firing off. TNC looking at the goal. They just want to take us down. Another glorious pathway. Edward taking down these minions. 3mar holding it through, flickering back. He has no consecration, but he's still alive.
They're holding for it, and they want to continue.
Lancey gets a double. Edward and UFO. Light gets the immortality pop. TNC are not done with him. He gets taken down by Bene. It's just the Kite brothers.
The extension was too long. Dominkai might have escaped what he wanted to do from the top lane, but now he's been caught. He may still be alive, but TNC's knocking on the door.
That's 5 members of TNC. Just the Kite brothers to defend. Zaida's back on the scene. Glorious pathway. And ladies and gentlemen, TNC have swept Aurora.
The world champions crumble and burn at the hands of the Phoenix as TNC wings flap. The fire rages on.
Bene Cutie back at it as a reliable gold laner for TNC. Lancey not too shabby at all, but CHOKERORA, oh my goodness. It might not be as flashy, but all of his decisions were crisp. And we can see the TNC with 3mar holding the vanguard for his team. Such an amazing Uranus player.